I'm going to do you some songs I've written since the last time I was here, which was a few years back, and I'm glad to be back here in Boonville. I was gone long enough that I forgot if Boonville had an extra E in the middle, and I had to look it up. I knew Daniel Boone was in there somewhere. So anyhow, here's did somebody tell you to turn off your cell phones? Well, do it. Just leave them off for a few days. It'll be fine. Believe me, it'll be fine. Here's a song all about that kind of stuff. Well, I like things analog. Just call me Analog Joe. Keep it analog, Buster, that's the way I roll. I don't need no algorithm, I take my rhythm with me where I go. You know, I got a watch in my pocket, and all it does is tell the time. Got a little watch face, and brother, that suits me fine. I don't need to put my glasses on just to see that it's 9:30. Analog, analog, call me Analog Joe. Analog, analog, Buster, that's the way I roll. Don't need no algorithm, I take my rhythm with me when I roll. I don't need an app on my smartphone to tell me when to take a pill. I don't need no digital assistant to figure the tip on my waiter's bill. I don't take no telephone movies, 'cause I ain't no Cecil B. DeMille. Analog, analog, call me Analog Joe. Analog, analog, Buster, that's the way I roll. Keep your algorithm, take my rhythm with me when I go. Could I have just a little bit more of myself on the guitar, please? I got an analog hat, analog shoes, an analog guitar to play the analog blues. Yeah, all I need is 20 digits. I call them fingers and toes. Fingers play the music, toes tapping rhythm as I go, as I go, as I go. Now when I'm gone, good people, there's just one thing I want you to hear. Don't send me no virtual flowers. Spare me the digital tears. Just show up at my wake and drink my good old analog beer. Analog, analog, call me Analog Joe. Analog, analog, Buster, that's the way I roll. I don't need no algorithm, I take my rhythm with me when I go. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Now here's a song that you can dedicate this to the scoundrel of your choice. There's plenty to choose from these days. I wrote this last summer when I heard this particular phrase I'd heard most of my life being bandied about, and many senators kept pointing to each other with the crooked little finger and saying this over and over again, and it caused me to make a song out of it. So you think you got away with it. You think nobody knows. You're the smartest person in the room. That's what you're thinking, I suppose. But there must come a reckoning. That's why I'm here to tell. They're building you a special kind of hell. There's a special kind of hell for folks like you. For all the things you done and those things you plan to do. There's 100 little devils just a-waiting in a line, sharpening their pitchforks to stick in your behind. They burn brimstone by the ton to hide your smell. Down there in your special kind of hell. There's a special kind of hell for trash like you. You'll be drinking kerosene and eating polecat barbecue. Your roommates will be crocodiles snapping at your toes, and smelly little rats will be nibbling your nose. And they got bagpipes playing out of tune as well. Down there in your special kind of hell. Oh, there's a special kind of hell for trash like you. You'll get lectures every hour from the old friends you have screwed, while exfoliating warthogs with a toothpick and a spoon, and licking clean the backside of a very sick baboon. That's just one of many games they play so well. Down there in your special kind of hell. Oh, there'll be many more surprises I just don't have time to tell. Down there in your special kind of hell. In your dismal and artisanal kind of hell. I was getting in touch with my inner Dante there. Now here's a story song for you, and people ask me, now is that a true story? And I say, well, could be. This is called Hillbilly Singer. And I know that I'm using the hillbilly word, the H word, and I have a right to, because I was raised by professional hillbillies. That's the truth. My folks played what they called hillbilly music back in the 1930s. They ran all over the Midwest singing this stuff, playing banjos and fiddles and stuff like that. And he taught me everything I know. Hillbilly Singer. Well, it was late one night in a roadhouse saloon. The band coming off of the stage with my favorite hillbilly singer. Still good, but showing his age. I said, I got all of your records, and if you don't mind me bending your ear, I'd like to know what you're drinking. He said, you can buy me a beer. I asked him, what keeps you going? You sing your heart out night after night. He took a long drink and then he answered. He said, son, I'll be telling you right. He said, sometimes you sing for the money, Sometimes you sing for the show. Sometimes you sing to the pretty young thing with a big smile down in the front row. Sometimes you sing 'cause you're lonesome and you need the crowd and the cheers. And sometimes you sing for your supper, and sometimes that's only the beers. And sometimes you sing for the memory of a love gone awfully wrong. Yes, sometimes you sing for the money, and sometimes you sing for the song. Well, I asked him where next he was headed. He said, son, I don't rightly know. Some joint a whole lot like this one, just a ways further down the road. He said the boys in the band handle business, and they just take me along for the ride. A wore-out hillbilly singer. Then he finished his beer and he smiled. He wrote me his name on a napkin. He left with a tip of the hat. And here it is all these years later. I'm still remembering that. On those nights when nobody listens, this old guitar just don't want to play. I remember that hillbilly singer and the things that he had to say. Because sometimes you sing for the money, and sometimes you sing for the show. Sometimes you sing to the pretty young thing with a big smile in the back row. Sometimes you sing 'cause you're lonesome and you need the crowd and their cheers. Sometimes you sing for your supper, and sometimes it's only the beers. Sometimes you sing for the memory of that love gone awfully wrong. Yes, sometimes you sing for the money, and sometimes you sing for the song. Yes, sometimes it's just for the money, and sometimes it's all for a song. Thank you.